Hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. We are back with Jimmy Barnes and featuring Kasey Chambers. I've done reactions to both of these artists, and then I found out they had a song together called Black Best. Somebody suggested it to me. I typed in just their two names and I saw another song. So I said, hey, let me react to this one. I want to get to the other one too, but I think that one is a little newer. Hopefully I'm correct. And this one is maybe the first. I don't know, but let's see what they got in store for us. It's so cool. I discovered them separately, also through this channel. And they have a song together, or two songs together. Like, that is cool. Let's see what this one is about.
Do you find yourself getting misty, listening to the radio? Every station brings you down, even the talkback show.
I think I know this song. It sounds familiar. This is an original, right? I think I know this song. That first line, get missed, listen to the radio. I don't know. It sounds familiar. Maybe I could be just having a deja vu moment. But this is a little older Jimmy Barnes than I have seen and heard before. Different to hear interesting to hear the voice. And I just noticed that he had a huge scar here on his chest. That's from surgery. Hope he's doing okay. But let's listen to the song again. It sounded familiar.
Radio. Every station brings you down, even the talkback show. Do you need to pick up the phone, call strangers on the air, and pouring out your troubles? Anyone who'll listen, you just don't care. Two hearts collide, everything else just gets pushed aside.
Oh, come on, Jimmy. What are you doing to me? Yeah, sometimes, you want to pour out your heart. Doesn't matter who's listening. Maybe the guy sitting at the end of the bar, or somebody at the grocery store. I don't know. Or people on YouTube. Thank you for being here, by the way. But man, this guy. This one is hitting for me. And when two hearts collide, everything else, gets pushed aside. We all have those friends, when we were teenagers, right? And we saw those friends every day. And then they met a person. And you didn't see them for months until it was over. And then they came back. I don't want to make jokes, but I was just thinking about a particular friend. If he's watching, you know who you are. You did it more than one time. Always forgot about us.
Everything else just gets pushed aside, and you can't see how you'll ever survive. That's just what happens, girl, when two hearts collide.
Wow. Yeah, of course. All jokes aside, when you fall in love, it's blinders on. You think about that person, you're intoxicated, and you just want to spend as much time with them as you can, and you don't know how you would survive if you cannot. Beautiful.
That's just what happens, girl, when two hearts collide.
Well, the guy who cries in his drink, you know just where it's coming from. And he sympathizes with the truth and the lies he keeps telling anyone.
Oh, it took a turn, man. Oh, but what a voice. I have to list it out again.
Coming from in his drink, you know just where it's coming from. And he sympathizes with the truth and the lies he keeps telling anyone.
Wow. You know, in my own, everything we view through our own lens and filter, right? And that's my experience. Think I've read someone mentioned he also had troubles with alcoholism and has achieved long-term sobriety, which I draw strength and inspiration from because I'm sober too for 2.5 years, maybe 2 years and 7 months. But of course, there's somebody living by my side, and our hearts collided a long time ago. We are now together 20 years, married for 7. But yeah, sometimes lies are involved when you're in that addiction. You're ashamed of it, and that other person has to live with it. And they accept that for a time. I hope I got lucky that I got a wonderful person in my life that keeps sticking by me through thick and thin, and I don't know where I'd be without her. So that came to me, man, from Jesus, man.
Bottle in your hand, you drift right out of sight.
When two hearts collide, everything else just gets pushed aside, and you can't see how you'll ever survive. That's just what happens, girl, when two hearts collide. And do you feel that you're out in the desert and the sun's burning down so bright? And no matter which way that you're headed, just keep shining in your eyes. And the wind blows away your trash. You can't tell where you've been. And that voice that you hear in the distance is just her laughing at the pain that you're in.
Oh man, this took a turn, yo. Oh, what happening? Oh, if you start these songs, you never know where it's gonna take you. That is, it's fun doing this, but it can be a roller coaster, man. Hey, but man, the two voices together.
It's just her laughing at the pain that you're in. When two hearts collide, everything else just gets pushed aside, and you can't see how you'll ever survive. It's just what happens, girl, when two hearts collide. When two hearts collide, you lose that fine line between wrong and right. And you can't see how you'll ever survive. It's just what happens, girl, when two hearts collide.
Damn, this is a great song, man. This is one of those, that I could see, if my parent, like hearing that in the background when it's not that old, I think. I mean, in the scheme of things, when I was still 6 years old, thinking of the type of music my parents played, but I could easily see something like this. It takes me back, and there is a fine line when, two hearts collide, a fine line between right and wrong. Love is blinding. Oh my. Wow. Hey, come on, people of the world, wake up to these Australian artists. But I've understand from many people, you are very proud of them, as you should be, and you kind of also, like it that there are your own, and that's how they developed their own style. Because I'm hearing like Americans, they had to compromise and they wouldn't, and Jimmy wouldn't compromise. I respect that a lot. Wow, man. What a legend. And Kasey Chambers, what a voice. She puts so much emotion in her voice.
And and you can't see how you'll ever survive. It's just what happens, girl, when two hearts collide. My, 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 my. Oh, yeah, when two hearts collide.
Wow. Hey, what a song, man. And you got me, Jimmy. You warned me in the beginning, getting misty-eyed by playing, by listening to everything on the radio when your heart is broken. It seems like everything is speaking to you when it can be a happy song. You can still turn to, you can turn it to mush. Oh, man. Oh, I'm going to have to recover for today. This is a whole new world for me. And, I'm glad that I discovered both of these artists through you. Thank you for that. And I will check out more of them separately and together. And I hope you will join me. And I hope you joined my emotional roller coaster. I thought this was a cute love song. But, it is and it's not. And it's all those things. It's making me feel many, many things. In only 4 minutes, less than 4 minutes. That is art. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.